I'm Bart Ehrman, and I'm happy to announce a new course that I'm going to be doing on December 7th. The course will be called The Dark Side of Christmas. It'll consist of 2 lectures of 50 minutes each and a 30-minute question and answer. The last several years, I've given a lecture at Christmas time to talk about the 2 accounts in Matthew and Luke, both in relationship to one another and to whether they provide historical information about Jesus' birth. This time I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be digging deeper into the stories themselves, not in the way that people usually do. Most people who read the stories in Matthew and Luke see them as celebrating the coming of the Son of God into the world. Whether readers are Christian or non-Christian, they understand that that's what the story is about. And on some level, of course, these stories are about that. But there's more to it than that. And only recently have I realized how both of these stories do indeed contain a dark side. One of the reasons I've thought that is important to notice is the different attitudes that people today have about Christmas. Many people find it a cheerful occasion. You give gifts, you buy a Christmas tree, you have the lights, you have the hymns, the Christmas carols, you see family, you have friends, you have good food, it's all good. Many people go through the motions of it being good when in fact they don't find it so good, when in fact they are upset or sad. Possibly they have bad memories of Christmases when they were a child, or they lost somebody at the time of Christmas, or possibly they just hate the materialism, or they think that it's religion run amok. I know people who are just generally cheerful at the time, and I know people who find it a very dark and oppressive time of year. Most people assume that the New Testament supports only one of those views. And in these talks, I'm going to show that, in fact, even though the New Testament does present this as a good thing, there is definitely a dark side. When the Son of God comes into the world, he brings not only joy, but a good deal of pain and suffering. It seems to me that may be of some use for us to notice, whatever our personal views and our attitudes and our emotions are during that season, that possibly seeing both sides of the picture in the New Testament itself may help us understand better how we can ourselves reflect. And so that's what the goal of these lectures are. Again, they'll be on December 7th, 2 lectures of 50 minutes with Q&A. I'm hoping that these lectures will address everybody with every sense of Christmas, and whether they're Christian or non-Christian, whether they celebrate the season or not. It will certainly highlight aspects of the Gospels that are normally overlooked, that I myself overlooked for almost my entire life until just recent years. If you want more information about the lectures, about how you can register, how you can purchase a ticket, how you can get discounts on your ticket, then simply go to my website. It's bartehrman.com/darksidecourse. So www.bartehrman.com, Dark Side Course. I hope you can come. I think it's going to be a very interesting set of lectures. I've never given these lectures before, never much thought about this issue before, and so I'm excited to give them, and I hope you can come.